Greetings and salutations, this is Jason Silverain, and thank you for joining me for Power Generator Simulator, or Game Dev Tycoon. I'm just trying out a new theme I've never used before. I'm thinking technology would probably work quite good with simulation, so we're going to do it for the PC. We're making 2D graphics. Now, something I didn't really go into is, graphics-wise, it does irk me that 2D only levels up so far, and then it's like it only goes up to version like 3 or 4, whereas if you've got 3D graphics, those go up to like version 7. So as soon as you get the chance, you kind of want to jump ship and start going into 3D games. As a person who kind of prefers 2D games to 3D games, or certainly old ones anyway, because the problem with 3D, it doesn't age well. I say it does irk me because there's some beautiful things nowadays. Though, like things like Dragon Ball Z Fighters, would that class as 3D or 2D? Because it's essentially a 2D game using 3D models. I mean, it's so close to the manga. I mean, Arc just did an absolute amazing job on it. I mean, I don't like the fighting mechanics personally, but as a fighting game and the appearance and everything, it just blows me away. Oh, I forgot to hype up the game. Oh well, saved a bit of money at least. So we release our game. I really didn't get much of a upgrade there. But we're going to do some research. Now, as simulations and strategies are our main builds, and later on we want to be going into action and casual, well, we want to make sure we've got upgraded gameplay, upgraded game engine. Stories and quests can take a back foot, so we're going to go with researching game tutorials to start with, because that's an important gameplay aspect. Wait. Oh, 8. Just 8 will be good. I don't want to peak too early. I don't want my like 5th game to be like a 10. I mean, some people have actually managed to get out of the garage by their 5th game because they're getting like 9s and 10s all the way through. But I just don't know how they manipulate it like that. As I said, there's so much of a meta to this game, the wiki goes into depth. I think it's because they go for certain consoles and just pay the licensing fees and then just rely on the fact that these consoles dominate the market share for a while, where I focus on PC, so I'll never get a huge amount of fans and customers early game, but I'll make sure that I don't waste all my money on licensing fees to make games for a console and then not release enough games and not get my money back. But yes, the TES is a very good early starting point. Hey, contract work. We got any new contracts? I think I can get that done in the time. It's going to be close. The contract's reset, so you might as well do the ones you can, but make sure you don't bite off more than you can chew. So I research gameplay. I'll research sound. Yeah. 25k was a fairly decent amount at this stage in the game. That's like a game, half a game. Oh, it's off the market? Fair enough. The lifespan wasn't very long. I think that's partly due to the randomization as well. It randomizes how long your lifespan for your game is. Okay. Oh, tip. When developing sequels, you have to improve your game engine before you release another sequel. Otherwise, people will complain. Let's go for Power Generator Simulator. So the Amiga 1000 didn't last very long. And I didn't get any technology or research ability increase from that research, which is a little bit of a shame. So what topic are we going to do next? I'm really tempted. Puzzle's probably a better casual game. Architecture. Simulator. Oh, my market share's 2.4. That's dropped considerably. It's like 8.2, 8.9, 9.2, 12%. Jeez, the Tesla's dominating. Give me a 1,000. That's going to die off in a second. Yeah, I got nothing. Yeah, just doing little references. Might as well give these games some love. Alright, this time I'll remember to hype the game a bit. Finally, I can do target groups. This is where I really enter my own on the PC, because everything I make tends to be focused on mature. Yes, I've not forgotten about custom game engines. I just haven't researched anything to go in my game engine yet. I'll spend 50 on just a magazine. Okay, thank you. Grapple have announced their newest product, the Grackintosh Plus, which followed by the Grackintosh Classic, I believe it was. Macintosh just kept releasing new versions left, right, and centre. It's like, it was terrible. They just wasted all their money. I missed the Amiga. Goodbye. So, Sega's going to be making their move soon. Hype slowly building. Let's get rid of these bugs. Now, one thing I should explain is fans. Fans are incredibly important because the more fans you have, the more sales you get. Of course, it's difficult to increase your fans, and bad games will make you lose fans. Okay. Atari 7800. So, I think that's what I started playing on. It looks very familiar, though the pad doesn't. I had a stick with a single button. It was one of the early Ataris, as what I first played as a very young child. Because I sort of inherited it from my parents, well, my dad and my uncles. Oh, that's not good. I saw ones there. Why did that drop off so much? Was it just not good enough? Not a good combination? Oh well, it was worth a try. We were trying out a additional thing to the game. And we've got all this research. Master V, yeah. Again, I'm not going to make any games for it. It's just everything comes and goes too quickly. And yeah, you're releasing more games. It's just, the market share is just plummeting because everyone's spread out for so many consoles, so I'm getting no money. Alright, that's a great combination. I did judge that well. Oh, so many things. Alright, game design, target audience. That will make things a bit easier, because then I start making mature games, like Tentacle Dungeon 500. Didn't want to directly reference a actual adult game there. Just... Probably did though. God forbid. God, so many console releases. I'm going to have to just check the market share of PC now. But it's like 1%. Okay, thank you. I could just ignore those and let them fade, but it just seems faster to click them. Alright, we want... I could go for 8-bit. That would let me research 16-bit later. I don't think graphics are all that important though. They are for casual games. Simulation they are. We'll go for simple water effects. Wow, wait, so I only just released that. How is that off the market? And the Krakentosh 2 offers impressive hardware and a colour screen. Very high price. Oh, what were the previous ones just black and white up to now? And there's our additional console. The market is absolutely flooded. I'm still desperately trying to research stuff. I probably didn't need the history. I would like to make some RPGs. I do like spreading out my genre, but it's just so much more efficient to focus on one, and then I don't have to research everything for my things. We'll go for a game launcher. Again, normally I tend to focus on research when I've got money coming in. But since I'm kind of waiting for the Gameling, or the Game Boy as we all know it in real life. That's when things will, yes, settings, need settings. But yeah, the Gameling is sort of very good with young and very good with casual games. And you will just churn those out left, right and centre. It's amazing. And I think they've... it's got a limit on the game size you can make as well. I can't remember if you can make medium games for it or not, or if you're just stuck making small games. But in the early stages of the game, where you don't really want to be making medium-sized games that much because they're costly and kind of risky, and God forbid you make AAA, the Gameling is just a absolute blessing. You just kind of go, throw dance games at you, throw virtual pet games at you, throw ninja games at you, throw sports games at you, throw racing games at you. Just keep rotating those topics, all casual though. And you will make a fortune. Because young kids will just eat that up. Well, it's all engine stuff. Developer console. I am researching PC games after all. And that's all my research done. That should mean contract work is now available. Oh, I can't do that. Not fast enough. That one I can do. I need to just... Come on, yeah. Keep giving me those little bonuses. Speed, yes. Having improved speed will just be an absolute blessing, especially for this contract work. I could just about pull this off if he stops writing notes and just gets on with it. Okay, come on. Come on, that's a... Come on. I don't want another one where the last ball is there and I run out of time. Okay, we contract. I've got enough to make a game now. And again, about Atari sales. Or Itari. It is basically almost... Itari, not Atari. It's just so similar to the actual thing. It's what I'm saying. It sounds like I'm saying it wrong. Alright. Last thing to do. We now have target audience. Horror games. Well, mature audiences like them. What would be good with horror? Now, I'm thinking RPG, but I think that I've been burned on that before. you know what? We're either going to make an action game or an adventure game, I think. Because it ain't going to be casual. Horror simulation, I don't think works. Also, horror strategy, I don't really imagine is going to work that much either. So, let's make an adventure game. I think this is... I'm probably going to... Actually, no. It's probably not a good idea. I think action will probably fall into more what we've been... making. Though I do want to make a company that just focuses on RPGs and adventure games again. That was fun. Alright. Adventure sells better on the PC though. Screw it. We'll make it an adventure game. It says great combo. Okay. 2D graphics. G64 says the company has been successful in introducing higher priced computers to compete against newer and more advanced PCs. Okay, I think that's story and quests all the way up. Engine, I suspect you're going to be a 20 to 40. You're also going to be a 20 to 40 because it's... When it says adventure games, it's talking about stuff like Monkey Island. The old point and clicks. Ooh, give me all that juicy research. Dialogues all the way. Level design probably can take a hike. Though, what do you think is going to be more important? Level design or artificial intelligence? Well, let's go for a... You know, screw it. What's... AI? Slightly? It's weird because you think level design would be important in an adventure game. Oh god, all that design! Well, this one's obvious. Wait, what? Plus, plus, and plus? But, what? They all can't be high! That's wrong. I'm pretty damn certain that adventure games sound is supposed to be like somewhere like 50%. And this, it was supposed to be like this. Or make a shot in the dark. Yeah, I'll give the interview. That'll get me some hype. Speaking of which, marketing! Magazine! Hype stacks from different sources. Oh, that's a 10. Yay! Gambling has arrived! And with that, I'll move into Easy Street. Though last time I was already out of the garage before the Gameling arrived. Oh god. But then again, I didn't research anything. Well, we'll see how it goes.